The Iranian Football Federation is set to boycott next week's draw for the 2026 World Cup in Washington, D.C., amid an ongoing dispute with U.S. President Donald Trump. Iran, who qualified for the tournament for the fourth consecutive time this past March, is one of 19 nations affected by a travel ban announced by the president in June 2025. Haiti, which earned qualification in November after defeating Nicaragua, faces a similar situation. An exemption to the ban was initially intended for athletes and team officials traveling for major sporting events, including the World Cup and the Olympics. But in October, the U.S. denied entry to Iran's delegation for the World Cup draw scheduled for December 5th. The federation's president, Mehdi Taj, national team coach Amir Galenoui, and several other officials were among those initially refused visas. After intervention from FIFA president Gianni Infantino, Galenoui and 4 others were eventually granted entry, but Taj and 3 additional officials remain barred. A spokesperson for Iran's Football Federation, Amir Mehdi Alavi, told the Tehran Times via The Guardian that the visa rejections were unrelated to sport, a move that could ultimately lead Iran to withdraw from the competition entirely. The uncertainty has prompted FIFA to work with the U.S. government on a faster visa process. Infantino met with President Trump earlier in November to discuss a streamlined system, resulting in the creation of the FIFA Pass. This pass provides ticket holders priority access to visa applications, though approval is not guaranteed. Recent announcements indicate that Haitian fans applying for visas will not receive special treatment to attend matches. President Trump is scheduled to join Infantino at the John F. Kennedy Center for the World Cup draw, where every qualified nation will learn its opponents. With the tournament expanding to 48 teams, the draw is expected to take roughly 45 to 50 minutes, assigning nations into groups A through L. So far, 42 teams have secured spots for next summer's World Cup, which will be hosted across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The remaining 6 positions will be decided through playoffs, with 4 available to European nations and 2 through an inter-confederation mini-tournament. Once the draw is complete, FIFA will release the full fixture list, including group match schedules and kickoff times. An updated match schedule is set to follow on December 6th, confirming stadium assignments for each game. The controversy surrounding Iran highlights the intersection of politics and sports, raising questions about participation, diplomacy, and the integrity of global competition. As the draw approaches, fans, teams, and officials alike will be watching closely, eager to see how these challenges will play out in the lead-up to the 2026 World Cup.